Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to your By the Sun sign messages for the month of July 2020. My name is Lyle, and this is my channel here on YouTube. You can find me on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Wisdom of the Heart, and MeWe as Lyle. So this month I've decided or been guided to do it a little bit different. Instead of recording 12 separate videos, I'm going to do all the signs here in this video and timestamp the signs for you. And that way I hope to, when I premiere this on YouTube, to be there live with you and interacting with you. So if you are interested in a more expanded view of July, please do have a look on this channel under Ascension Energy Updates. I have recorded a collective soul message for the month of July, and it's a big one. We say that every month this year, and yet it's true. We are in really, what do I want to say, energetic time on Mother Earth. So we are all feeling it. For the messages this month, we are going to do a healing theme for you, an animal guide, and a keeper of the light. So a trinity of cards for each sign. And again, timestamps will be in the description box or the first comment down below. So here we go. We are going to start with the sign of Aries. And so we're going to start with the Keepers of the Light Oracle to see which keeper is working with Aries for the month of July 2020. Green Tara, Supreme Protection. So I think for you, Aries, what you may have been feeling rather unsafe and disconnected. And really, it's important to know that you are always safe and protected. And what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is that what's most important for you this month is to really nurture and reestablish your connection with Mother Earth. There's a lot going on. We have Mars in the sign of Aries, so the planet of war in the sign of war and unrest, and this is going to be with us until 2021, early in the year. So there's a lot going on, and you may be feeling rather anxious and nervous and all of this. And what I'm really hearing is that take some time off, turn the TV off, get outside in nature, plant your feet on the earth, lay your body out on Mother Earth, hug a tree, whatever it takes, just get outside and breathe deep, knowing that with each and every breath, each and every step, you are guided and protected. There is nothing for you to fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So every time you feel that fear, and Aries tends to be a sign that lives with quite a bit of fear. And so I'm feeling every time this month when you have fear creeping in, it'll be a mental body activity, because when you breathe into your heart, when you breathe into this moment, there is no fear. There is peace. And so I want you to remember that. False evidence appearing real. And it says here, you are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So let's move in and see what healing energy is here for you this month, Aries. And I'm working with the healing energy cards by Leanne Peters at Temple of Balance. So if you don't know Leanne, please do go check her out. There we go. There's your card. This makes sense. Number 8, emotional healing. So like I was saying, there's a lot of this built up, pent up energy that I'm feeling around you, Aries. And, there could be a lot of emotional outbursts, and it's really what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is it's misdirected. Your anger is really indicative of pain underneath the surface that really is wanting to come up and be expressed and honored, and yet you are cautioned to not go out there and be on the attack. I do feel like this is your chakras below the heart. So solar plexus, sacral chakra, and root chakra. So working with the nature elements is really going to help you create some balance. I do feel there's a need for you to drink more water, spend more time in water, whether that's in the shower and just imagining all the density, all the heavy energy being cleared away and going down the drain, perhaps sitting in an Epsom salts bath. I really do feel like this month is a great opportunity for some emotional healing, for some emotional maturity to come into your experience. And you're doing this in service to your eternal soul, and your eternal soul is guiding this process for you. So really trust the process. Trust how you're being guided. Here it said about cutting cords, and here I'm really feeling the need to cut some energetic cords. So whether it's with family, friends, loved ones, lover, whatever it may be, maybe it's just cutting the cord of being connected to the media, to the black box, to the television, and this kind of stuff. I do feel like you are being asked to look after yourself this month. And remember that unhealed pain manifests as anger. Okay? For some of you, there may be some addiction issues here as well, which are keeping you in this cycle of, really it's a pain cycle, and it's a habitual thing. And I really feel like this month, it's like, take some time for yourself, take some time off, take some time to reestablish those connections with nature and do what feels right for you. This is really about healing yourself on a deeper, more profound level than you have to this point. The message on the card says healing of emotions in the sacral chakra. Be cautious of emotional dramas unfolding around you. Hold your center and listen to your feelings. So there's a lot going on outside of us, right? And it can be rather easy to get really worked up about what we're seeing, what's going on outside. And I feel that this is saying to you, like, take responsibility for what you bring to the table and not worry about what other people are doing, what other people are saying, what's going on. This is the way that we are going to collectively rise, is by doing our individual work on the inside. And then we will rise together as a human collective. This is really beautiful. The animal guide you have received this month is the rabbit. And I really feel like this is saying this is an opportunity for new beginnings. This is an opportunity for you, Aries, to do something different. It is a very fertile time for growth and expansion. And yet, rabbit also indicates this fear energy around. You know, when you see a rabbit, I see them all the time, every day walking my dog. There's so many around here. And when they see you, they like freeze, right? And this is really a fear response. They, by freezing, you may not see them. And so I feel like you may be frozen in this fear energy, fear of your own emotional depths, perhaps. And this guy is coming to say, this is a time of rebirth. This is an opportunity to do things different, to open yourself in new and exciting ways. So, and playful. Have you ever seen rabbits playing with each other? They chase each other around, and then they do jumps and, flips and all of this kind of stuff. So I do feel like there is an element that is missing in your life, and it's this element of play, joy, creating, and just like living from your heart, not stuck up or not bogged down in your emotions. And I do feel I am hearing right now for you, Aries, some of the healing that is available for you this month is really deep healing. So it goes back, quite far back in your experience in this lifetime. And this is absolutely the time, you are supported, you are guided and protected to do what is right for you. So I hope you have a great month, Aries. And now we are moving on to Taurus. So let's see the keeper that is here, the keeper of light that's working with Taurus this month. And that came really quickly. And we have Paul the Venetian experiencing grace. And so as I understand, grace is this unmerited gift. Grace is available to us each and every day. It is available to us with each and every breath. When I connect with Paul the Venetian, I always connect with Archangel Raphael and Master Hilarion. So this feels like a real opportunity, again, for healing for you this month, Taurus. And I feel like the healing is, I feel like it is heart healing, so a heart expansion. But I also feel like this is a month of elevation for you. So I feel like you moving up into the high heart area. And so what I'm being guided to say to you right now is everything you do, imbue it, infuse it with the energy of unconditional love. Because the unconditional love that you show yourself, that you express to yourself, really supports others in feeling unconditionally loved as well. And your ability to be the unconditional love that you are, it's like a gift of grace that you give to others as well. You may not even be aware of this, but I'm really feeling this real beautiful give and receive flowing of energy from you to others this month and from others right back to you. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And so I feel like this is going to be a very inspired month for you, Taurus. So when ideas and inspiration are coming in, I feel like you are being guided to jot them down, because it's almost like jot them down so you don't forget, and then you can revisit. It's not like you have to act upon everything as it comes in. Pay attention to what's coming in, though, because I do feel that, and this is what I'm feeling around, a shift from the human heart into the high heart experience, the thymus gland, the multidimensional self, which wants to be expressed through you. So I do feel like there are going to be like waves of inspiration coming in. Oh, and this one wanted to come out. You saw how that was. It was just like, I went to shuffle it and it was saying basically stop. So your healing energy card is this 9, and it's about accomplishment. And the color is rather similar. You know, we have a lot of green here. So I do feel that 9 is a number of completion. It's the last single digit number before we move into the double digits. So this is a completion. And I feel like the completion is, it's very much about your personal healing journey. I feel like you have completed one phase at I want to say the major phase of your healing, and you are being elevated, called to move up now to this next level where it's highly creative, highly inspired, highly intuitive, using your gifts, your innate gifts, your creator-given gifts, using them to bring your inspired thoughts to life. And be proud of yourself. I'm really hearing that. Be proud of yourself, Taurus, how far you have come, how much you have overcome, and allow that, the energy of joy and fulfillment and upliftment, allowing that to move you through this month of July. And again, to nature. Here we've got mountains and we've got like a forest area and water. So really getting out, and I'm hearing go and explore some new places, which will actually, I'm hearing that these places will be sources of inspiration for you, and to trust where you are being led and allow your beautiful, beautiful heart to lead the way. It says, oh, look at here. It says, be proud of what you have achieved. Accept who you are and where you are. It may be a great time to retreat and catch your breath. And so, yes, I'm really feeling this is a time to, again, go back and have a listen to the July 2020 collective soul message, because this is a recurring theme. This is an opportunity. This month is an opportunity for us to collectively catch our breath a little bit, because as we move through the summer and into the fall of 2020, things are going to energetically ramp up again. And it's really important that we take the time now to for self-care, and just an integration and stabilization of our energy as connected to the earth, as well as our connection eternally to source. Your animal guide is this beautiful peacock. And again, it's like this proud energy, right? Be proud of yourself. When I connect with peacock, though, I always connect with Archangel Michael. And I feel like Archangel Michael is really calling you to live your truth. Speak your truth, and do so from this really grounded place, this really neutral space. This is where we are all being guided to, this neutral space. And I always do this in these hand motions because for me, that neutral space is within your physical experience, and it's along your spine. And it's being connected to the earth from your heart chakra, as well as being connected to source from the heart chakra. So this is like the center point of our, this is the neutral point of our earthly experience. And so again, and peacock is blue, all these iridescent colors. And it's like, just allow the magic that is you. Allow yourself to see yourself as you truly are, which is this beautiful, unique peacock with vibrant colors, highly creative, incredibly imaginative. And Taurus, you tend to be rather fixed at times and very dug in to certain things. And this month, I feel like you are being asked to become a little more Virgo, a little more flexible in your experience and expression, because this is really going to open up a whole new world for you, a whole new world of creativity is what I'm hearing through the energy of unconditional love and divine grace. So thank you so much, Taurus. We are moving on to Gemini now. And Gemini, let's see. Here we go. Gemini for July 2020. Gemini. So right now, Gemini, we still have your ruling planet retrograde currently. So hopefully you have used this last couple of weeks to do some reflecting, some inner journeying. What keeper of the light working with Gemini this month? Didn't I mention him for Taurus? So we have Hilarion, divine healing. Hilarion, Paul the Venetian, and Archangel Raphael. I always feel them connected. This is an opportunity for you, Gemini. I feel like you have been recently, and again, it's a collective energy. The words I'm hearing are emotionally unstable. So wavering from being in a really good place to, weepy and being like rather manic is the word that's coming to mind. Manic and all over the place. And so I really do feel this is, and I mentioned Mercury at the beginning of your message here, Gemini. I really feel that most of July is about you continuing, or if you haven't yet gone into that inner cave, this is the time to do it. Really shift your focus from the external and what's going on outside and in the world, and take that focus to the internal and what's going on in your inner world, because this is where it really counts. And what goes on in your inner world is reflected in the outer world. So I do feel like this is an opportunity, a big opportunity for you, for heart healing. I really feel this is healing. Like usually when I connect with green, it's like shifting up into the high heart, and they're saying, no, not in this case. It is healing the for lack of a better word, the human heart and the human experience so that you can make that shift. This month is entirely about healing for you, Gemini. So take responsibility for how you feel. Call on your team of light, your guides and angels to support you. And most importantly, call on Master Hilarion to support you. And that may just simply be as you're laying down at night, getting ready to go to sleep, breathing in nice and deep and calling in Hilarion to work with you as you sleep. Hilarion and Archangel Raphael, have them tag team and work with you to support your healing journey. You are it's often much easier for our guides and angels to communicate and support us as we sleep because for the most part, the brain's not involved. So it says here, honor your sensitivity. And that's what I'm saying. It's like this manic energy, like really good and stable one day, and then out of the wind shifts directions, and all of a sudden, you're feeling like completely unstable and awash with emotions. Because you are highly sensitive. You are highly sensitive. And again, they're bringing me back to the center point, Gemini. Focus on what you are responsible for, which is your energy, your feelings, your thoughts, your actions. That is what you are responsible for. You are not responsible for anything that's going on outside of yourself. So bring it back. Bring it back. Stop deflecting or projecting. Bring it back and work through whatever is coming up for you. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And the best healers I know, the best teachers, spiritual teachers, healers, readers, anything, are those who have done their personal work. It's hard to support others when we are unsure of how to support ourselves. So let's take this a little further. This is a beautiful one. I like this. Goddess Awakening. You are here on a path of mastery. Number 11. You are here to truly learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. This is the number 11 is the first master number. So that's the very first thing I want to say. The next thing, we don't generally break down master numbers. In this situation, I am being asked to see a number 2, the high priestess within you. And this speaks about what Hilarion was saying, retreat to recharge. This looks like that cocoon or womb space or cave space. Take some time to go within so you can reconnect to the purity of your heart. And this feels like an abundant time this month. As you do what you are being called to do, as you deal with the emotions that are coming up for you, the things that are moving through you, as you do, you create this beautiful open womb space, which just opens you up to create. And again, we create, and oftentimes we create by moving through our pain, our emotional body. So really, Gemini, and Gemini, this feels like the twin energy, right? Like you are a pillar of light. You were born to shine, and yet it is your responsibility to not manage your emotions, to navigate your emotions so that your emotions don't overwhelm and consume you, right? Because it's one thing to have a nice cry and, and the release that comes with that. It's quite another to be consumed by that and overwhelmed by that, where you can't, you're crying for days and days and days. We do not want that. We don't want that. Allow the release to happen. Breathe into that space that's created from the release, and this is going to open you up for quite an extensive expansion, is what I'm hearing and feeling. So it says it's time to walk through into the unknown. You are being guided to birth new things, to embrace change, and to welcome the power of now. And remember that past, present, future, all is now. Okay, so what you are doing here and now is highly important. Look at this, the golden egg. The golden egg is like I feel like, I don't even know, is there a story about a golden egg? I think there might be. But what I'm feeling is like, as you take this time, as you move through your deeper layers of healing, there is this and it's like this fertility, something new to be born. Whatever it is you imagine or envision for your life is absolutely possible. It's just like you have to believe in yourself. And, this is like, I'm seeing the nest around here. This month is a month for you to nest. Maybe it's like shifting the energy in your home, because sometimes we can get bogged down, and it's just a matter of like the energy in our home needs to be moved. We have to move things around. Perhaps a good, cleaning of the house, and bringing some plants into your home, bringing some life into the home. And you will find that just by moving a few things, placing some crystals in some key spots, it can shift the whole vibration in your home. For you, I'm feeling this month the energy of citrine. Okay, so working with the energy of citrine. Just citrine. So that's it for you, Gemini. Take time this month to nurture yourself and be good to you. And so now we are moving on to Cancer. So, my lovely Cancers, my ascendant is Cancer, so I'm very familiar with this energy. Look at this. We keep getting all the big guns here. Saint Germain. And it's really funny. I contemplated on whether to put my violet flame necklace on today. I didn't. I chose my peridot flower of life. But I was looking at the violet flame. And this is, Saint Germain is talking about karmic releasing. And this is a huge, so we have an eclipse coming up on between tomorrow and Sunday, the 4th and 5th of July. And this is an opportunity, and go back again and listen to the collective soul message for July, because we speak about this. It's an opportunity. It's like a full stop and leaving the past behind. And I feel like Saint Germain is here working with you, and he's saying, it's time to open the third eye. So I do feel like this is a month of expansion for you, Cancer, where, you're a highly intuitive sign anyways, being guided by the moon, but we have this full moon coming up on tomorrow, Sunday, the 5th of July. There's a full moon. And I really feel like this full moon for you, Cancer, is an opportunity to, I'm hearing, let bygones be bygones and say goodbye, so long, adios, amigo, with unconditional love. Because as you are able to let go, you are really supporting new growth, and you are supporting this, I'm hearing this wave of ascension. And yet, as was discussed in the collective soul message for July, in order to truly ascend, we must take responsibility for the integration of what we know, what we feel, and all of that. And I feel Saint Germain is here saying to you, if there's something that you haven't been able to let go of, it's been bugging you, you've been hanging on for a long time to a particular energy, a person, a situation, an emotion, a belief, anything, to call on Saint Germain and work with the violet flame to release this and clear this once and for all. A channeled message came through years ago, probably about 8 years ago, around the time of the Lion's Gate, that karma was cleared for humanity, and that it was now up to the individual souls, the individual human souls, to clear their karma. And I feel for you, this is a culmination of going back to 2012 to now. There's something in that time period that needs you to let it go. And it is a karmic energy. And once you are able to let it go, it's like it frees you up. That third eye opens up, and you just are able to move forward, joyfully creating and joyfully living without being shackled to the past, people, emotions, places, things, any of that. It says here, move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. And again, if you're someone, Cancer, that's really plugged into what's going on in the mainstream, if you're really plugged into the narrative, there's a very good chance you are plugged into drama, deception, drama and deception. So this is a good month, again, for you to unplug, disconnect, so that the phoenix within you may rise. Number 33, which I always see, it is a master number. I always connect 33 to our dear brother, Jesus. I also connect 33 just to the energy of the ascended masters, to the Christed light. This is a reminder for you this month, Cancer, that you are the Christed light incarnate. Okay? You were born to take flight. You were not born to live amongst the rubble of what would have been, what could have been, what should have been. You are here to rise. And in order to rise, we really have to descend to the depths of our emotional experience, our emotional body. And so I feel this may be happening for you this month, and particularly as we move through this weekend, Gemini. But please know, whenever you listen to these messages, I trust there will be something here for you, because messages from Spirit are timeless and eternal. But I do feel like this is a huge opportunity for you to break free. And this is like, this karmic releasing supports this freedom. Freedom of expression, freedom of creation, freedom, divine sovereignty, the freedom to be you. It says, take everything to the next level, rebirth, new life, let go of the expired, emerge as your authentic you. You are creation. You create galaxies through your actions and intentions. Expand. So this full moon is really a big, big release point for you. And this is awesome. And the coming new moon is, which will be closer to the end of July, the 20th or something like that, is going to be really key. And I'm hearing critical, not key, critical for you to set some intentions with working with the energy of the new moon. Because Hawk wants you to see all from a higher perspective, to see all situations, all people in your life, including yourself, from a higher perspective, this 360-degree view, right? Because when we're here on the earth, we only see we see what our physical eyes allow us to see, right? And as far as we can look here and around, that's as far as we can see. And yet there's so much more to the picture. So I feel Hawk is saying, see the big picture. And if you are really feeling bunged up in drama, if you're feeling really pushed and pulled in all these different directions, it is time to disconnect, become still, so that you can see. Call on Hawk to help you see from the higher perspective. And it's really funny because I had a couple of hawks flying around as soon as I went in the backyard today. So this was, this is strong medicine, and this really wants to support. Hawk wants to support the rise of the phoenix that is you, with the support of Saint Germain. And I am feeling amethyst, working with some amethyst this month, and perhaps amethyst on your third eye. Okay, Cancer, so I hope you have a good July. And we are moving on to Leo the lion, my moon sign. I'm going to just take some water here. Okay, Leo, let's see the keeper of light that is here to guide and support Leo through the month of July. So, Cancer just had this guy as well. So, Leo, this is a month for you. Again, you should go back and listen to Cancer if you haven't listened to it. This is about releasing. This is about letting go of what's no longer serving you, whether it's people, places, things, emotions, belief systems, habits, all of that. And this weekend coming with the final of 3 eclipses is really a key point for this release. It's time to let go because karma will keep us in patterns of what I'm hearing is perpetual patterns of pain. It will keep us revisiting, rehashing, re-experiencing, reconfiguring, reanalyzing, regurgitating the same old things. And you are responsible to clear your own karma. So, as I said to Cancer, I received a message back in 2012 around the Lion's Gate that karma was cleared for humanity, and now it was up to the individual to clear their personal karma. So again, like I mentioned for Cancer, I feel for you as well, Leo, that this is something between 2012 and this now moment. You've been holding on to something, you've been rehashing something, you've been tied to something, you've been revisiting something over and over and over again, and this is the time to let it go. The message is move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. And remember, you are completely responsible for your experience. So Cancer had the Phoenix rising and you got rebirth. And this is beautiful because the energy of the cards are the same. This is number 13. So this is really about 13 is the number of the divine feminine. That's the number of Mother Earth, Pachamama. If we add 1 plus 3, we get 4, which is what we are in, a universal 4 year. And this is really, we see this, it's like a snake. Yeah, it is a snake hanging from this tree and going down. And so I do feel this is deep for you, Leo. This is really deep. And you are, one of those fire signs, and you can be rather in your face. I am lion, hear me roar. And what I really feel like is being asked of you is like to go deeper within your experience. Allow the purity of your heart to guide you deeper into those places within you that may feel frightening, that you may not have wanted to look at, like the shadow, going into your own shadow, and whatever you see, allowing it to be seen, to acknowledge it, to feel it, so that you can then release it into that violet flame, into that flame of release, and that really supports your expansion. This really feels like whatever is coming up for you, whatever the karma is that is seeking to be released, it's deep. And I feel like it may, karma is often stuff that we came into this lifetime with, although we do create karma for ourselves. That stuff's pretty well taken care of instantaneously at this point in time. This feels really deep. So I do feel like July is a month for you to go deep, Leo. I am feeling and seeing you around a body of water, whether it's a lake or an ocean or a stream. I do feel like being in nature and around water in particular for you this month, Leo, is going to really help support the releasing of deep emotions. So I hope that resonates. It says here, let go of old wounds that hold you back. Shed that old skin and release. Rebirth, Kundalini rising, serpent, deep throat healing, awaken to your truth. That actually feels really good, because I feel like the deeper you go in, and we all have this, not all of us, there is this perception out there that the serpent, the snake, it's like this evil, bad energy. It's really not. It's really not. The snake is the symbol. Used in integrity, it is the symbol of the healer. Snake actually teaches us to, when things don't fit, things aren't working, to release. Right? We crawl along the ground. Well, snakes, we don't. I mean, you could. That might be weird. But to release that old skin. And although it's uncomfortable, it's more uncomfortable to stay within a skin or a situation that doesn't fit, or a thought loop or pattern that doesn't fit. So really, this feels like a great opportunity, although not necessarily a lot of fun. It does feel like a great opportunity, and I'm hearing love has won. So whatever's going on, like these deep wounds and stuff, perhaps you never felt loved or never felt accepted for who you are. And I'm feeling this goes back. Like I said, you very likely came into this lifetime with this, and yet you would have had some traumatic experiences as a child that you haven't yet been able to move beyond. And you've likely moved beyond it because you've aged and life goes on and all of this. Yet when I say move beyond, you actually haven't looked at it. You haven't looked at the wound. You haven't acknowledged the wound. You haven't loved the wound. Because this is really, this spiritual journey for all of us is about us, the Divine Mother and Father within us, standing up and stepping up for that beautiful child within that just wants to create and play and have fun. Your animal guide is lizard. And every time I connect with lizards or crocodiles or alligators, I always feel ancient. And so I do feel, Leo, that this is like some old stuff for you. And I also feel like you've been on your healing path for, a very long time is what I want to say. Most of this lifetime. And so this is really, I do feel this goes back. Now, you don't have to, have past life recall or anything. You just have to bring some consciousness to it and open to receive whatever's there for you to receive, and actively face and love what is coming up for you. Because this does, there is a great opportunity for some deepening of your roots, strengthening of your root system, and this really supports you in coming into your power, reclaiming your power, stepping forward confidently, not aggressively like Leo can tend to do. When I roared at the beginning of the message, this is more about coming into that gentle power, acknowledging the wisdom within you and allowing your voice to share truth first and foremost with yourself. And so I am seeing and feeling you writing a little bit this month. And again, with the lizard, they shed their skin as well. And so I do feel this is important to you. I feel there's a situation, an emotion, a thought pattern, a belief system that you have outgrown. And for some reason, it feels like you are holding on to it. And this is a month to release it and let it go, Leo. So I trust that helps you. And we are moving on to Virgo. Wow. So this is my sun sign. So I'm with you, but we've just the last two, Cancer and Leo. And then we get to Virgo. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. And so for you, Virgo, I have a very close relationship with Kuan Yin, one of my main guides, and has been for a very long time. And initially, when she came to work personally and closely with me, the lesson was about what she had said to me at the time is that you are very compassionate and kind to other people. At this time, I have come to work with you to support you and help you become more compassionate and kind to yourself. And so for many of you, Virgos, for the month of July, and we still have Mercury retrograde until the 12th of July. This is about a refinement of your personal practices, how you care for yourself, how you nurture yourself, how you feed yourself, how you talk to yourself, um, uh, how you honor yourself, how you honor your feelings and emotions, and what are the little things that you can do where, I'm hearing it's about you taking some time for you, because you tend to, Virgos love to support others. I mean, the earth mother, right? The earth mother who just wants to heal all the children, even if they're not hers, just heal. She wants to spread her healing energy into the world. And a lot of times that can lead to a health crisis for the Virgo. So I do feel like this month is really, it's about how can you be better to you? How can you take better care of yourself? And I am feeling, Virgo, and I believe I said it in the collective soul messages for July, that this is a great month for a cleanse or a detox. And this feels incredibly important to the Virgos I'm speaking with at this time. Because what this is really about, you are a healer, naturally so. Highly intuitive, highly sensitive, deeply connected to the earth. And Kuan Yin wants you to remember, first of all, she's saying take charge of your birth. And I mean, it's not birth like giving birth, it's birth like your place. It's almost like your throne is what I'm hearing now. Take charge of that. Clean your own house. Tune in a little bit more to your physical body and what is it asking of you. And take charge this month of your health, emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual. Okay? And it says here, care and compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And yet, intuitively, I'm feeling like this is doing what's right for everyone involved is doing what is right for you. And so many times I've heard, self-care is selfish and all of this. It's not. It's absolutely necessary. And it is, in my opinion, and from my experience, it is a missing link within the light work community and beyond. It is the missing link, the self-care, the dedication to spiritual practices, the dedication to the physical body, and the care of the physical body is so critically important. So let's see the healing theme here. Mind thoughts, clutter, and again, it's I think it was Aries. What's coming through is like false evidence appearing real. So instead of judging yourself, a Virgo can be very much in the head, right? Like the logical, analytical. I believe that the affirmation for Virgo is analyze. I analyze. And I want to say analyze, because Virgos can rehash something until the cows come home, and over and over in all these different ways. And oh my gosh, we can make ourselves crazy being in the head. And so for some of you, I feel like there is a lot of this mental energy going on. And Kuan Yin is saying, okay, don't judge yourself. Don't berate yourself because this is happening. Bring awareness to it and shift down. That birth, right? Shift down. Your throne, your crown, if you will, is on the earth. Bring it down. Because this is an opportunity for new beginnings. Here's a 1. This is an opportunity for new beginnings. This almost feels like the beginning of, Virgo's, the preparation for coming into Virgo season in through August and September. Lots of movement, lots of activity, lots going on in the head. And I'm hearing that most of what's going on in your head is not true. It is the boogeyman appearing to be real, and it's not true. Look at it, write it, become aware of what's happening and take charge. Do not let your thoughts take charge and control of you. It says, clearing the mind of worry, stress, and fear, confusion, and negative thoughts. Opening of the mind, depression. Listen to your thoughts, words, and feelings. And so for some, you may be feeling depressed. And that may be, again, I keep coming back to Kuan Yin. It may be because there's so much going on, because you're highly sensitive, there may be some behavioral, some habits and patterns that are coming up for you again, and it could be that addiction energy. And so with knowing that it's already been said that this is a good month for a cleanse or a detox, I do feel that this is an issue for some here, addiction, whatever it may be. And that was also talked about in the July 2020 Collective Soul message. So go and have a listen, because I feel like there is a huge amount of support for all of us to lay our golden egg. Yes and no. I do feel there's a huge opportunity for clearing of these generational patterns, namely addiction. And again, addiction is one energy, comes in many forms. We can be addicted to many things. And so this is something for us to look at and really clarify in our experience. Because you are the mother of all creation in your life. And this month, it feels for you, Virgo, that it's the continued inner journey, the nest, taking care of your health, family, and home, your home space, clearing space. As a highly sensitive human, it's very important that you do not allow your home space to be cluttered. Do the dishes, sweep the floor, wash the floor, make your bed. These kind of things, they don't seem like much, and yet they make a huge difference to how we feel energetically on any given day. I'm feeling this whole shake it up, move it up, and I'm feeling like doing some of this home stuff is really going to support you in creating space. It's going to actually help you feel better and get out of your head, because I feel like part of why you have been in your head is because you look around and it's like, oh, so much to do. And so then you kind of end up not really doing anything, or the things that you do are like distractions because you're out there caring for other people. You're out there trying to, change the world for others. And this month is about changing your inner landscape as well as your home space, Virgo. So I trust that makes sense to you and supports you. And now we are moving on to Libra. I keep looking down between the signs because I'm trying to write down the times so I don't have to go back and do it after. So Libra, July 2020. What keeper of light is working with our lovely Libra friends? Mercury, open communication. So Mercury is still retrograde until July 11th, so July 12th. So for you, Libra, I feel like the first 2 weeks of July are really about you going in that inner landscape. I feel like there's an opportunity for healing here, and I do feel it's connected to the solar plexus and throat chakra is what I'm feeling. And I'm almost hearing, Libra, that it's like the way you talk to yourself. The way you talk to yourself is not like really nice. It's not kind. And this is a month, so every time I connect with Mercury, I connect with Archangel Michael. And so Archangel Michael is like really here strongly right now saying, it's time to live your truth. Okay? And that includes with the way that you speak to yourself, how you talk to yourself, because it hasn't been very kind. And it's almost been, I feel like there's been a lot of, I'm going like this because it feels like a lot of all this stuff coming in, right? And it's like, no, again, stabilize, stabilize, stabilize. Don't overanalyze. Don't, it's not a time for being critical. This is a time for it is a time for critical thinking, which comes from the heart. Okay, it's not anything that goes on up here in the brain. It's about heart space. So for you, Libra, anytime that you're getting, you may find yourself having conversations in your head, like conversations that you're going to have with other people. You're practicing it, you're rehearsing it in your mind. No, they're like, stop. It's time to go deeper inside. And I'm really feeling this is about how you communicate with yourself, and how you communicate with yourself is really going to determine how effectively you communicate with others to support positive communication. Okay, I'm hearing non-violent communication. So it says here, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. And, sometimes we're like, oh, well, I'm not ready to have like that conversation with this person or whatever, or that person. Write it out, and maybe it's just a matter of getting it off your chest by writing it out. That conversation you're having in your head, perhaps write it out. And maybe, what you write, you're able to share with someone else, or maybe it just needs to be written out as a process and then released, so that you can move on with living your life and your dreams. Honestly and truthfully, communicating peacefully. Because we are all here and you are here this month. It is a journey. It is a journey deeper into the heart. This is a number 45, which comes to a 9. So I feel like whatever you have to get off your chest here at the beginning of the month, Libra, creates this opportunity for forward movement and momentum for you. It's almost like I'm hearing, you know what song I'm hearing? The Twilight Zone. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. It's an 80s song. I can't, oh man, you may know it. You may know it. Some of my, I can't, I'm going to go look for it after. But that's what I'm hearing. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. And this is what I feel like. As you release off of your chest, it frees you up for upward momentum. That's what it is. Upward momentum. It's like this magical carpet ride. And it's as you go into the void, the Twilight Zone, if you will, you are really guided and protected by the purity of your heart, your unconditionally loving heart, which opens you up even more to your gifts. I feel like this expansion, and yet all is grounded back to the earth plane. Don't allow your self to get stuck in your head and in the clouds and all of this kind of stuff. No, it's really key to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground, and in fact your heart deeply connected to Mother Gaia, so that you can expand, so that you can expand. It needs to happen in a grounded way, a grounded manner. So there's something that you are leaving. You're closing the door on the past and you're moving forward into this abundant, magical new beginning. And it says, journey forward, life's path, destiny, perfect timing, support, balance. Only you can journey on your path. The unknown changes. Don't give up. Take action. Truth, wisdom, and moving. So let's see what animal guide is here for you this month, Libra. Two. Otter, which is one of the most playful little guys ever. Have you ever seen otters? They're so cute. They are so cute, and they hold hands, and they hold hands with each other, and they're just so playful and sweet. And I feel like this is a representative of you, Libra. You're so playful and sweet, and then you get this guy, the stingray, and this is a lovely guy. I have a beautiful plant here, my stingray alocasia. I wish I could show it to you. It's just got a new leaf. What I'm hearing first and foremost is do not get stung and do not sting others with your voice, your thoughts, or your actions. Stay in that center, that neutral space, right? And we see all here the void, the dark leads to the light, right? The dark leads to the light. And do not allow because what happens when you react, when you act out and perhaps like sting someone, strike at someone, it's going to really affect your ability to be, in the purity of your heart and who you are, because then you're going to get in that head, and those conversations will be replaying in your head again and over and over and over. And you do not want that. You want to be in this playful energy where you're playing in the stream. You're playing in the cosmic stream that is supporting new life, that is supporting you on this journey of life, this journey of wisdom, this journey of truthful and open communication. Take some time this month, Libra, for yourself. And again, particularly for the first 2 weeks of July, I feel like there's inner work that you are called to do, which frees you up to continue moving forward on your soul journey in this lifetime. So thank you so much, Libra. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And we are moving on to Scorpio. So here we go. Let's see what Keeper of Light are with my dear, dear Scorpios. Scorpio. Aww. Gaia, Earth connection. So Scorpio, this month really is about you getting outside and enjoying life. It's really about you, I'm hearing nurturing your connections to Earth. More time playing and dancing on Mother Earth, less time inside, behind the screen or on YouTube or whatever it may be. More time outside. I'm hearing you got the whole world. It's that nursery school song. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. And I'm feeling like that's you this month. I'm hearing like the world is your playground. The world is your oyster. Come on out. Believe in you. Be true to you. This is all blue. This is all about communication, speaking truth, being in your truth, having fun, being creative and playful, singing. Maybe it's singing and dancing. It's just having fun. I do feel like it's funny because you're a water sign and you're a pretty deep water sign. And so you're often in the emotions. What I do know about Scorpio from my experience, though, highly, highly intuitive, incredibly gifted, incredibly wise, beyond, years. In fact, I'm raising a Scorpio, so, it blows my mind, and makes my heart just like so proud. He's so wise. And this feels like you're incredibly wise. And it's like, close your eyes and don't worry about what anyone else is doing and just be you. Yeah, just be you. Yeah. So it says here, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. And I do believe, again, I guess that's where I was going. As the water sign, water and earth are always connecting, obviously. Everything's interconnected. And this is really just saying, allow your joy to lead you to play upon the earth. That is what I feel most strong for you. There may be some emotions that come up for you this month. And that's, again, for all of us, we're moving through this whole range of things. And yet I am really feeling this like deep, abiding respect and connection to Mother Earth. And this is really cool. Charging 51, which is 6. 6 always takes me to Virgo, health, family, home, earth angel, earth mother. Again, I'm feeling like this is a really high vibe month for you, Scorpio, for all of us. And that by allowing yourself to play on Mother Earth, allowing yourself to those connections and stuff, it really, it really, it is about recharging, what is it? The word revitalizing, renewing your energy. And I see this as you, this center crystal as you, and all of these pink and purple crystals. It's all about unconditional love. There's so much unconditional love shining upon you. You shine unconditional love with so many others. And sometimes I feel like you don't really, you're not that unconditionally loving to yourself, and yet this month is a month where you are just, come out and play. That's what I'm hearing. Come out and play, have some fun. Clear quartz, rose quartz, and amethyst are stones that may be supportive to you this month, particularly if you are taking this month to recharge, if you are taking this month to shake up routines and do something different, these stones will be greatly supportive to you. It says here, energetic boost, replenishment. Maybe that was the R word I was looking for. Power surge, rejuvenate, or that one. Crystals to recharge your energy, or that one. Love, lightning bolts, incoming light codes from beyond. Help getting to the next step, teacher. And I feel for many of you, you are a teacher, and I feel this month the earth is your teacher. The earth is your stable ground, solid footing, because there's so much coming in. And as I mentioned, you are highly intuitive, highly creative. And so it feels like this is highly emotional. And this is a month about grounding and just back to basics, nurturing your roots, playful like a child, okay? Because then you got this card, new life, number 36, which 3 plus 6 is 9. This is a time of completion. It's the old ways are no longer going to work for you going forward, your old ways of being. And so this, like we see this little seed in here, this life growing. This is as you allow yourself to come out and play, as you allow yourself to be supported and recharged by your connection to Mother Earth, you are really creating this opportunity for a new life to emerge, a new life that is aligned with your heart, your soul, your dreams. What are you here to do? And what can you do? What action can you take to support your dreams in coming through, to support your dreams? To support your dreams in coming to life. It says here, new ideas growing. Nurture your dreams to bring them into reality. Focus, nourishment, life, look, pay attention, support, and balance. It goes right back to the earth connection. Knowing you are loved and supported through your connection to Mother Earth. And as through that connection, you will be nurtured, replenished, recharged, renewed, revitalized, and newly inspired. So I feel like it's important to keep a notebook handy. There is, look at this, a scorpion for my Scorpios. That is so perfect. That is so perfect. So here you are, Scorpio. Here you are. Your power does not come from a place of aggression, okay? I believe I said at the beginning of this message for you that, you are one of the most highly intuitive and psychic signs, okay? I believe you are emotionally one of the deeper signs, and, let's face it, can be pretty dark. It can be pretty dark. And then I'm having this vision of, when you turn off a light, and when you're in places like Arizona and you turn off a light and then you have this like blue light or black light, whatever they call it, to see scorpions in the house, right? And they can glow blue and stuff. What is your truth? This is what I'm hearing. Your truth is your power. And if we see here, we've got all this like shadow because it's black, right? So we've got this shadow, but what I'm really connecting to is at the end of the tail, here it is, and you be mindful to not sting yourself with your thoughts, your emotions, and the words. Because your power comes truly from your emotional depths and the purity of your wise and wonderful heart. Be true to yourself this month, Scorpio. Be good to yourself this month. Remember who you are. Remember who you are and why you came. Because I do feel like for many of you, you have some really beautiful gifts, and just I'm hearing and feeling innate wisdom that is meant to be shared. And yet, in order to get to that place where you can share in an effective, kind, and compassionate way, you must first make time for play for yourself. Have some fun this month, Scorpio. Be good to you, and you've got the whole world in your hand, and the world is truly your oyster. So, thank you, Scorpio. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up here. And we have Sagittarius. Let's see, we're getting there. Sagittarius. Keeper of light for Sagittarius. Whew, what a month, what a month, what a month. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And so you have Lady Venus. And Venus has recently come up from the underworld, so she is now the morning star. Okay, so now that I've said that, I feel like for you, Sag, this is first message that's coming in for you this month. You are being guided to align yourself with the cycle of the sun. Okay, the cycle of the sun, particularly Venus. Venus is now our morning star, rising and shining, getting up early, greeting the day with an open heart, greeting the day. I feel like I'm really feeling like at the beginning of the day, taking some time for yourself. Yeah, not time laying in bed, like actually getting up, getting out to nature, maybe watching the sunrise. It's so beautiful, such a mystical time of day. Doing some ceremony, perhaps doing some sun salutations, getting moving, some yoga, some meditation, some breath work, perhaps some journaling, intention setting at the beginning of the day. I do feel this is very important for you this month, Sagittarius. And as you get up with the sun, not going to bed when the sun sets, making that shift though, that, rising with the sun and creating and playing and doing all that stuff that you do during the day, and as the sun sets, beginning to unwind and go inside, have that cup of tea, perhaps reflect on your day. I do feel this is so important. It hasn't come up for any of the other signs. I feel this is so important for you this month, Sagittarius. And I feel like through your ability to nurture and through your ability to nurture yourself through devotional practices, this is what I'm feeling. Devotional practices, there's going to be a whole new world that opens up to you, world that opens within you, and it's going to create opportunities for massive expansion is what I'm hearing. I'm feeling lapis lazuli and labradorite for you. Kyanite too is what they're saying to me. Kyanite, lapis. What did I say? Lapis, labradorite, and kyanite. Important stones, particularly kyanite, they're saying. So that's a really high vibe stone, blue kyanite. They do call it the dream stone. So if you have some kyanite, pulling it out, maybe sleeping with it under your pillow, I do feel this is important. I see you holding it and really working with it this month. I feel like it wants to work with you this month to support the downloads and understanding that are coming in. So we receive downloads. A lot of times what happens is that nobody honors the time. People don't take the time to integrate. And I feel like this is why they're saying to you, Sagittarius, getting up with the sun, using this time to really, my ear's going crazy now, using this time to really nurture your connection to the solar energy. It says here, truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So as these deep insights are coming, you, through your connection to the earth and the cycle of the rising and setting sun, are integrating. This is where you integrate here on the earth plane, because there's so much lost in la la land, little to no integration taking place, and that is one of the missing links. So the healing energy for you is playfulness. I'm first and foremost drawn to the number. It's a 48, which I see as a 12, which my guides have told me when I asked about 12, because I kept seeing 1212, 1221. For years I was seeing this. And when I asked about it, what I was told, it is a message that you are a channel of light. Okay, you are a channel of light. You're receiving these downloads and gaining understanding, integrating the downloads, connecting them, anchoring and connecting them on the earth, which really allows the playful side of spirit is what I'm hearing. The playful side of spirit to come out and be seen, to come out and show itself. And there's so many layers, right? There's so many layers of experience. And this is right here, I'm feeling like it's coming in and it's going down. It's grounding down, which supports the healing, which supports the creativity, which supports the understanding that is coming for you this month. So have some fun with it. Have some fun getting up with the birds. Have some fun getting up with the birds. And, maybe you're just going into your backyard, or maybe there is a place somewhere close by that you can take yourself and sit and watch the sun come up, and listen to the birds coming to life, singing their sweet soul songs, right? Playing, getting ready for the day, taking on the day with excitement. I really, really feel for you, Sagittarius, is how you begin your day is key this month. And it's going to set you up, I'm hearing, for a lifetime of playfulness and fun, being the channel of light that you were born to be. Surrender to the moment, laugh, enjoy life, play, and have some fun to help lift your spirits. You will feel so much better after doing something that nourishes you. Creativity. Okay, so let's see what animal is here for you. Sagittarius, animal guide for July. There it is. I love bear, and I have been feeling bear so strongly for weeks now, and it seems to be a strong energy because I've seen it come up a lot. Bear, stable, grounded. They are playful. Have you ever seen bear cubs? They're protective of their energy, right? And this is where I'm feeling like that morning routine for you. What you do when you rise and shine really supports your energy throughout the day and your ability. This is, this is earth energy. Grounding yourself, knowing that you are, I keep going back to protective of your energy. So perhaps for some of you, there has been your energy has been compromised by others, or you have willingly or unconsciously given your energy into pursuits and people and things that may not actually be supportive of you. So this feels with bear here. It's just like, bear is guiding you. Bear is encouraging you to take the time you need in the cave, right? To take the time you need in the womb space. And I do keep, Sag, I'm sorry to keep going on this, but they keep showing me the beginning of the day, how you start your day. And I'm hearing there may be some cause for adjustment. And if you notice all up here, it's like this well, I don't, yeah, see, it looks yellow. So this to me looks like the sun rising. What are you doing at the beginning of the day? And I do feel there is a need for adjustment. Like perhaps you've been burning the candle at both ends, staying up really late and then, sleeping in later than you normally would. Whatever's going on, it does feel like it's important to rise with the sun. And what you do at the beginning of the day sets you up for fun and creativity throughout the day. And as the sun sets, beginning to go within, maybe, a cup of tea, a hot bath, journaling, and just getting yourself into a more healthy and supportive routine for this month. So I trust that those messages resonate with and support you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And now we move on to Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. So let's see which keeper of light is here for you this month. Capricorn, creative Capricorn, month of July 2020. Creative Capricorns. Come on, keeper of light for Capricorn. It's funny. I don't think it's taken this long for any of the other signs. What's up, Capricorn? Stop holding back. There you go. Oh, Sagittarius just got the same. You saw that. I didn't just do a little shuffle. I shuffled a bit. So again, for you, Capricorn, I feel a similar message coming in here. With respect to how do you move through your daily routine. And particularly because Venus is now the morning star again, what are you doing at the beginning of your day? How do you start your day? Do you start your day slowly coming to, and maybe you're getting up. It's kind of, I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, it's like this sluggish start to the day. Like waking up and having a cup of coffee, and it just feels like very sluggish and slow. And so perhaps you have been feeling overwhelmed by, perhaps you've been feeling bogged down, overwhelmed by emotions or the density of the collective. Venus is asking you to come back and take responsibility for your experience, what is there for you in each and every day, because you are receiving. As I said to Sagittarius, I do feel like there is a call for you to get outside early in the day and perhaps watch Venus rise in the sky, because she is the morning star right now. She has come out from the underworld. So maybe that's what you're feeling, Capricorn, that you have been in the depths of it, and perhaps you feel like you've been in the depths of it for most of 2020. And so now at the halfway point of the year, it's really important that you take responsibility for shifting things, for shifting your energy and your experience, because you are going to, if you've been feeling dense and heavy and in the depths of the shadow right now, honor where you have been and what you're moving through, and move toward this energy where there is more routine in your life, particularly around rising and shining, getting up and going to bed at night. Because if you thought the first half of 2020 was a bumpy ride, July is a bit of a calmer month for us, and then it's going to, I feel like July and August a little bit calmer. But it's going to pick up again. September, October, November. And when I yawn, it's because there's a lot of energies around me. I'm not tired. So it does feel like there's a lot that is available for you and a lot of support here for you. And it's about you rising up and taking the support. Don't allow yourself to be in the depths any longer. It's time to come up. We all move through our shadow, and the key is that we come up. We rise up from that. The message on here, and like I said to Sagittarius, and it's coming through again, blue kyanite, if you have it, is a very valuable stone for you this month. And I feel like it supports you in receiving guidance and information from your galactic team, your galactic family. The message on this card is truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. And so it's up to you to integrate. It's up to you to anchor that high vibe support and connect it to the earth so that you can then bring that truth forward. This is the healing energy card you got. This feels very, very galactic to me. Okay, it's number 20, which is a 2. It's called reconnection. And I feel like you are reconnecting this month with your galactic family. And for you, I only mentioned blue kyanite. For Sagittarius, I mentioned 2 other stones, which I'm not going to mention here because I feel like the blue kyanite is very important for you to support this reconnection with, I'm hearing, your galactic roots, which nurture and support your ancient roots here on Mother Earth. Okay? High vibe, high vibe. 2 in the tarot is the High Priestess. 2, Medicine Woman, High Priestess, pillar of light energy, standing on your own 2 feet, honoring your truth, living your truth, knowing that you are supported. This is like crown chakra is wide open to receive, as is the throat. I feel the call is to bring that down, like bring the crown chakra, bring the galactic support down and anchor it to earth. And I feel like that is able to happen with you via routine, the things you do, how you start your day, how you nurture and care for yourself. Clear all separation and disconnection issues that are affecting you now. Crown chakra opening, bridging illusions of fear with love. Look beyond the physical. Okay, so let's see what animal is here for you, Capricorn. That came through pretty quick, and there's 2, so I got to take them. Okay, Phoenix. Right? So as I was saying, it feels like you have been like, maybe the dark night of the soul, or you've just been playing around, perhaps wallowing, perhaps being overwhelmed by the shadow. The Phoenix is rising like the sun. It's very clear to me that this is about routine, how you start your day, what you do at the beginning of each day supports the Phoenix rising within you. You are the Phoenix rising because it's not wallowing in the shadows where you are meant to be. It is playfully being like the hummingbird, joyfully bridging past, present, future, merging all now. Hummingbirds can fly backwards and forwards, and they're the only bird that can do this like backward thing. And it's like, what I'm feeling for you, Capricorn, is like, okay, have a look back there. Have a look. What was there? What is now gone? Let it go. Let it go. Move on. There's so much more sweetness to be extracted from life. There's so much more that you are here to build, to create. Your dreams are worthy and valuable. You are so creative. You are so creative. You are that cardinal earth sign. I'm a Virgo. I'm the mutable earth sign. I aspire to be more like Capricorn, creative and, free. Like I am a free spirit, but like creative is where I always go with Capricorn. I see Capricorn as like the regal earth sign, right? And so it's what we are working towards. So you were born to rise. You were born to have fun. With the hummingbird, we've got this like red at the throat. So ruby, what do they call them? The ruby-throated hummingbird. The red at the throat. Anchor yourself, grounding yourself. You are receiving clearly. It's very clear. You're receiving high frequency information and support and downloads. And it's really important that as you receive, you move that through your physical body with your breath and intentions, and ground and connect that to Mother Earth, so you can actually gain some understanding of what's going on, of what's coming in. And it's not like an instantaneous. Sometimes it is. Oftentimes it's not. It is a process of opening, receiving, grounding, integrating. The grounding is the integration. So I really feel like the rise and shine, because you're rising from the depths of your own emotions, right? And it's in the depths of the emotions that our creativity really flows from this place. And this is your true power. Capricorn, I hope those messages resonated with. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and thank you for being here. Have a great month. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Aquarius, let's see what Keeper of Light is here for Aquarius. That was quick. Oh, so beautiful. The Holy Spirit, Mother, Father, God, Creator, Source. Oh, expect a miracle. Aquarius, if you've been feeling like I kind of feel like I'm getting this like resigned. That's it. Like I'm seeing like resigned. I throw my hands up. That's it. I give up. This is not the time to give up, Aquarius. This is not the time to give up. You are unconditionally loved, guided, and supported by Creator, the source of all living beings. Which and I feel like the Holy Spirit is here this month saying to you, like, you are a miracle. Expect miracles from your experience. Do not allow yourself to be, I'm hearing, awash with emotions. Emotions are one thing. Emotions are great. When we allow ourselves to become awash with them, when they are, it's like I'm seeing this like tidal wave, this tsunami of emotions coming over. If you're feeling that way, please speak to God. Speak to God. Speak to your angels. Speak to the Divine Mother, speak to Creator, Source. I don't really care what you call that energy. I really don't. It's very clear that the Creator of all is here with you and offering you some healing this month, deep and profound healing. You are worthy and valuable of worthy and valuable. You are worthy and deserving of love. Don't give up on yourself is what I'm hearing, Aquarius. It feels like for some of you, it's a really actually quite heavy. I feel sad and yet so inspired by the appearance of this card. I'm hearing go inside and nurture yourself this month. Nurture yourself. Yet do not allow yourself to, again, be overcome by your emotions. It's like take charge. Take charge. Call your power back. Sit up. Straighten yourself up. Because it's like I feel you, like, just like I said, it's this energy of like, that's it. I give up. Throwing in the towel. That's it. I'm done. No, you're not. You've only just begun, is what I've heard. This is about, I feel like there's some truths that are coming to you this month. Truth that you've denied about yourself. And it's a bit of tough love I'm feeling come in here. It's like, you know what? Face it. Face your truth. Face your truth. Nothing can be changed. Anything that happened beyond this moment when you are listening to this message cannot be changed. It can be accepted and then released. And so that you can move forward, because I do feel like you are hanging on to something, hanging on to someone, hanging on to, how things used to be. It's not going to be very supportive to you in receiving the miracles that are, I feel them like right here, wanting to come into you. Wanting to flow to you, except you're blocked. And it's like, I feel like your cup is completely drained and depleted. And so now July is a month to fill your own cup. Honor your truth. Don't judge. Stop judging yourself is what I'm hearing. Stop judging yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Berating yourself. Stop. Full stop. Work with your hands. Place your hands on your body, perhaps beginning with your heart to reestablish connection with your heart, which is eternally connected to Mother, Father, God, Source. Connect with your heart. Believe in yourself. And believe that you are worthy and deserving of love, because you are. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back and your side and your other side and your front. You are surrounded by unconditional love. Okay, I feel there's, those 2 and 3. So you got like 3 here. Okay, these 2 I saw first. Look at this. Meditation. I thought it said miracle for a minute. Oh, okay, so we're going to go here. Of course, the second last of this reading, and you get 4 healing energy cards. Meditation. So we're just going to quickly move through them. Meditation is going to support you in reestablishing your connection to Source. Meditation is going to support you in getting you out from this funk, because I feel like you've been in a funk. I feel like you've been wallowing in emotions. I feel like you have been overwhelmed by emotions. Come back to Source. Come back to your heart. This is the number 13. 13 is the number of the Divine Feminine, Mother Earth. Reestablishing your connection to the Divine Mother within. Perhaps some of the heavy emotions are, the loss of a mom, or feeling like your mom wasn't really there for you when you were a child. Whatever it may be, this is an opportunity for the Divine Mother within you to stand up and step up for that inner child, to bring forth the unconditional love, to shower unconditional love on you. Through meditation, I feel like you are going to open up more to your connection with an eternally loving Source. Okay? It says meditation and focus would be helpful for you right now. Gentle opening of your third eye chakra. Pay attention to the signs, opportunity within the challenge. This was the next one I saw, a cellular level. So there are big changes happening. There are big changes. And this is what this is feeling to me, is the merging of the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine within you, so that they can come together in support of the inner child, the sacred child within. Divine Masculine, Feminine, to Divine Mother and Father. This is an opportunity for new beginnings. Be gentle with yourself. Be patient with yourself, yet make sure that you are caring for yourself. If you're sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, you are doing a disservice to yourself. So this is a month to take care of you, take care of your heart, what you're feeling. Call on Source, call on God, call on Creator, whatever you call that energy, call on that energy to support you, the Holy Spirit. Because it's right here. This is powerful. This is a powerful month for you, Aquarius. It says here, love, healing on a cellular level, union, merging, wholeness, complete, galactic connections, anchoring love, change, the new, truth, and heaven into your body and life now. You are ready. You're ready to come out of this dark, wallowy place. Because as you do, you give yourself freedom. And the freedom comes from the meditation and the practices. This is a 27, so it's a 9 energy. Completing a cycle so that you can move into a new cycle that is expansive, that is joyful, that is abundant. Again, this just takes me right back to the meditation card. I feel they're strongly connected. Only you can set yourself free. It's not anyone else's job. Not a lover, not a parent, not a friend, not even God. It's your job to free yourself from the illusions, the fantasies, the things you've made up in your head, the tapes that keep playing over in your mind, the things that you tell yourself, I'm hot. It's hot in here. It's getting hotter. Actually, it's cool in the house, but all of a sudden I'm feeling hot. This is about getting over yourself. Stop, stop, stop. Go into your heart. Truth will be found in your heart. Truth will be found as you sit quiet in meditation. Truth will be found as you go deeper within. Truth will be found as you reestablish connection to source. And freedom will come from all of that. Okay, on here it says, let your worries and negative thoughts go. Don't allow them to take away your power. Get back in charge of your mind, thoughts. Focus on clarity. Yes, please, Aquarius. I love my Aquarian family. 5, it's time for change. You got to change it. You got to pull yourself up out of this place. Okay, you got to pull yourself out of, I feel like for some of you, it's almost like it's depression, right? And depression is oftentimes comes from repression of the emotions. Depression comes from living in the past. What is back there, right? Anxiety is about what we're worried about the future. Depression is like what's back there, the things we've lost, the lovers we've lost, the people we've lost. It's a part of life in human form, you know, not an easy part, and yet it is a part. And so you must be the change. You must be the one that frees yourself from these illusions, and I'm hearing delusions, okay? So it says here, repel negative attached energies. Keep your protection high. Be on the lookout for hidden, secret, or attacking intentions. Replace all illusion with truth. Love, only love will do. Okay, so let's see what animal guide is with you here, Aquarius. We're just looking for one animal guide for Aquarius. There we go. Ah, starfish. Be you. You are unique. You are beautiful. 5, the 5 points on the starfish. Back to that illusion card. Change. Be the change. It's up to you to take responsibility for how you're feeling. It's no one else's responsibility. It really isn't. At this point in time, I'm trusting that as you're watching this, you're an adult. And now is time for, as we spoke about, the mother-father energy to merge within, to support that inner child. Show that inner child some love. I'm feeling obsidian, Apache tear, which is also a form of obsidian, tourmaline, so those are black stones. I'm feeling those would be supportive to you in clearing your energy a little bit, and clear quartz. Okay, those are the stones I feel. Honor your emotions. Don't allow yourself to be drowned in your emotions. It is time for you to come out, to be seen, to live your dreams, and only you can do that for yourself, Aquarius. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I wish you a healing month of July. So finally, we are here at Pisces, an hour and 42 minutes in. I told my son I would only be an hour. So here we are, coming up to 2. So Pisces, let's see what the universe has in store for you in July. What keeper of light is working with you? I feel 2 here. Okay, so we have Radha, soul flame. I do feel right away that your higher self, your soul is really calling to you, and I feel like your twin flame is working with you on the etheric realms. I'm not feeling a twin flame union in the flesh. I am feeling a twin flame union, a spiritual connection. So heaven on earth. So saying that really has me feeling like you are here as a seed of heaven on earth. Are you honoring yourself? Are you trusting your path? Are you living peacefully and joyfully? Because now is the time. Soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. So rediscovering who you are and perhaps reestablishing your connection, I'm hearing, with your eternal star. So I do feel this is a very heaven on earth connection. You're here on earth, you're receiving support from the heavens, and merging and rediscovering, remembering some aspect of yourself that you may have forgotten along the way or pushed by the wayside. The next keeper of light that came out for you is Dual Kual, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time. So Dharma is like the life that you are here to live. Karma is what we are here to clear. And I don't know exactly the definition of Dharma. I'm feeling it is about the life you are here to live. The path that your soul intended for you to follow in this lifetime. And so I feel like July, there's a lot of support available for you, Pisces. And it's like, what is the path? Where do you see, what direction do you see yourself going? And is the direction you're going leading you to your desired outcome, to what you would like to see manifest in your life, your dreams? It's your dreams. This feels very much about your dreams. This is the card. Oh, okay. And I'm going to take that because it was out. Reconnection. We just got this for Capricorn as well. Reestablishing your connection. Again, this is very high vibe, very galactic. It's reestablishing your connection with your higher self, your twin soul, your eternal flame. Remembering that you are a high priestess or high priestess. You know, this is a definite high priestess energy. Medicine woman, bringing your light, your soul flame to this lifetime in this human experience. Okay. Throat, crown, and third eye is what I feel when I connect to this. And so, you know, Pisces, you tend to be rather ungrounded, being like that water sign. So I do feel like there is a call for you and a need for you this month to get outside, plant your bare feet on the ground. Pisces, you know, rules the feet. And so there can be a lot of instability in Pisces life because of the mental body, the fantasy, the illusion, the delusion that goes on up here. This feels like a month to really reestablish your connection and your roots to Mother Earth, okay, as things open up for you. Because if you don't make that Earth connection, it's going to be very hard for you to integrate or even create what it is that you truly want to create in this lifetime. Clear all separation and disconnection issues that are affecting you now. Crown chakra opening, bridging illusions of fear with love. Look beyond the physical. What was I saying? Mental healing. So this is the number 19, which is again a 2. No, 1 + 9 is 10. I was thinking 19, 20. I was jumping to the next number. So it's funny because I think Virgo, which is your polar opposite, also got, not this card, it was mental, emotional healing or something like that. But this is mental healing, or mental confusion, maybe they had. Anyways, it was very similar feel to this. So if you have a strong presence of Virgo in your chart, you may want to go and have a listen to that as well. This is an opportunity for a new beginning, for you to stand on your own 2 feet, to reconnect to your higher path and purpose in this lifetime. But living in a fantasy world of, you know, this fairy tale in your mind, or what could have been or what should have been, is not serving you. It's actually, it serves mental health issues is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, there may actually be some mental health issues. And I feel that reestablishing your connection to the earth, to Mother Earth, will support stability in that. Remember, fear, false evidence appearing real. So if you are quite fearful and living in fear, it's time for you to remember that it's not real. You know, most of the things that we worry about never come to pass, never happen in our life. So take some time to, you know, again, plant your feet Plant your feet flat on the ground and make that connection to Mother Earth and feel how supported you are through that connection. Stop with all this foolishness. That's really what I'm hearing. Stop with all the foolishness. It's too much. You're driving yourself crazy. You're making yourself crazy. Now it's time to really get focused on what it is that you want to do and how you can do it. Let the past go, release it with love, and leave it where it belongs in the past, right? Now it's time to go forward and build your dream from this point forward, trusting and honoring your heart. Healing of the mind through exploration and inner reflection, which can lead to expansion of the mind. Ego healing, mental chaos, and grounding. Highlight the grounding, Pisces. You would benefit from grounding. So let's see what animal is coming through for Pisces here. Let's see what animal is coming to support Pisces this month. Okay, so there's another one that's sort of hanging out here, so I really want to take that as well. Fire ant. This mental confusion it's like, I'm almost hearing for you, Pisces, is soul sickness. Soul sickness, which is why we've got, these two here. Reestablishing connection to your higher self, your soul, your eternal star, your eternal beloved is your power. This feels very aggressive. It feels very aggressive. Maybe you're aggressive with yourself. Maybe you're aggressive with others. Pisces tend to, and we've had the mental healing card come up, and Pisces have a lot of addiction issues, right? Because they're in the head, in this fantasy, in this made up world, or living in the past. And, the depression and stuff that comes with that is like a mental health issue. And so I feel like this month it's time, if you're feeling chaos and confusion, if you're struggling with addiction, and the month of July 2020 is a huge month and highly supportive of addiction clearing and healing for all of us. If this is you, it's time to I'm hearing smarten up. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over, you're going to have the same experience. You may have different people, places, and situations in your life. The experience is going to be pretty much the same because you are not well. You are not taking care of yourself. Okay, so that's coming through really strong right now, Pisces. So some of you it'll resonate with, not everybody. If it does, know that this is a message from your higher self to smarten up. Then we get the hyena, and hyenas, I love them. I love them. They're very pack animal. They're very maternal. They take care of themselves as a part of a community. They're very unique. They have, the longer front legs and shorter back legs? It's a very, Pisces, honor your uniqueness. Honor your gifts. Honor your experience. Honor your healing path. Stop doing things to hurt yourself and harm yourself. Time to love yourself is what I'm hearing. And allow yourself to come into the heart in your physical body, and within the heart, feel the love of Creator right there with you, always with you. This feels like a big month with a tremendous opportunity for healing for you, Pisces, if you're willing to take the next action step, if you're willing to do something different. There is, and a white butterfly is just going through the yard right now. There's a tremendous opportunity here for you this month. You have to be willing to take the first step. You have to be willing to release and let go of what is no longer serving you, and hasn't, in fact, for quite some time. So, Pisces, that is it. That is it for the month of July. Those are all the readings done. Please, if you've stuck around to the end, which I doubt many of you have, except maybe Pisces, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Write down in the comments below how your message felt to you. Subscribe to this channel. Check me out on social media. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can do so with the donate button up there on the banner of the YouTube page. Have a great July, everyone. I see you. I feel you. I love you. It's truly an honor to share and connect with you in this way. And I wish you an abundantly blessed July. Until next time, take good care.